I had such a restful night's sleep in our host hotel, Melia, last night. Before I go out and check out what Mexico City has to offer, I'm going to see a little bit more about what there is in this hotel.
We have this wonderful hotel here in Mexico City with a total of 489 rooms in 4 different categories. And of course, with all the services within the hotels in terms of food and beverage, our different room categories, our suites. A big highlight is, of course, our meeting rooms and our meeting space. We have a total of 26 meeting rooms that can break out into 19 different breakout rooms. We can definitely take care of a group of 300, 400 rooms right here in the hotel, and we can accommodate up to 800 people. That's 700 square meters, and no need to go outside to look for the different spaces. We do have a floor that's called the level, and basically what that is a concierge floor where we offer a few extra amenities in terms of breakfast, exclusive and private lounge for VIPs in the groups. If you want to upgrade, it's a perfect area. We're in a very privileged location here in Mexico City. We're right in the historical center of the city. The cathedral, for example, it's just a 5-minute walk from the hotel. We're very close to the airport. We're about 20 minutes away from the airport, which is another big attraction. To move a little further to the different tours would be about an hour. So basically, in about an hour or so, you're at the different locations.
The Melia Hotel has some fantastic meeting facilities, and it was great to get a closer look at them. My next stop now is my first taste of traditional Mexican culture. I've just arrived in an area called Teotihuacan. We have a guide called Miguel who's taking us around Mexico City while we're here. He's also an expert in this area, and he's going to give me a history of the people that used to live here and the temples that they built. So we just climbed up a lot of stairs there. The Teotihuacan people must have been fairly fit.
Well, actually, this place was only for the priests.
Up here?
Up here,
Okay.
because this is a temple. Actually, it's important to say that the pyramids were only the base to construct the temple on the top. So they thought that the priests could get in contact with the gods easily.
From up here?
Exactly, from the top of these pyramids.
Okay, what I thought I climbed up was hard, but apparently I'm going to climb that sun temple behind me there, which looks absolutely massive. So I better get down from here first. Okay, so I'm not even halfway up 250 steps yet. I think I need a break. So we just climbed 250 steps?
Exactly.
Up to the top of the Sun Temple?
Exactly.
What
the height.
spectacular views!
Yeah, it's wonderful. That's a pyramid of the moon. And on the other side, you can see the temple of Quetzalcoatl, where we were, the god of the creation. And now we are on the top of the pyramid of the sun with a height of 65 meters.
There's a reason why they built the Sun Temple in this area?
Exactly, because they found a cave, a very big cave, and for the Teotihuacan people, the caves were very important, were the point of communication among the underworld and the upper world, or the world of the heaven, where the gods live, and the underworld, where the people went after dying.
Okay, and there's a lot of energy that you can get, you were saying, from on top here?
Exactly, because the pyramids concentrate on the top and also take from the universe the energy. And some scholars think that all the pyramids of the world are communicated. Probably you heard about that?
From you?
Probably you feel also a lot of peace. It's very quiet at the same time. A lot of energy and a lot of peace. Very silent, very quiet. It's a wonderful place.
It's true. It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the legend has it that if you put your finger in this hole, you can get all of the energy from the gods underneath. So I'm going to give it a go. That's it. I can feel the energy. I'm here in Cafe Tacuba, which is right in the heart of the historic center of Mexico City. I've been told that if you want to try the authentic, the real deal Mexican cuisine, this is where it's at. I've even got my traditional tamarind drink, which I've been drinking, which has been gorgeous. You're going to have to explain to us now what all of these things are. We won't know what we're eating. I think that's the mole, is it? Mole? I cannot wait to try this chocolate.
Lano? This is what's called mole poblano. Guacamole, which is basically made from avocado. This is a special made, homemade chili recipe that's only made in this restaurant.
In true Mexican style, we were served dish after dish of delicious food. And then at the end, the crew had organised a little birthday surprise for me. What a great way to celebrate my birthday. But after all that cake, Miguel and I took the chance to walk off some of the calories with a look around the historical centre of the city. So tell me a bit about this area that we're in now, this cathedral, for example.
This cathedral, that is called Catedral Metropolitana, Metropolitan Cathedral is the name. And on the other side, you can see the National Palace.
Okay.
Also,
this is the National Palace.
Exactly. That was built exactly where Moctezuma, the last ruler of the Aztecs, had its home. The conqueror Cortés destroyed this and constructed this huge house, which now is called National Palace.
Right, this area has a lot of history to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, the Mexican people celebrate a very important national party, Independence Day, and the President of Mexico stays in this balcony and rings this bell 3 times and shout, "Viva Mexico, Viva
Fantastic.
Mexico." That bell was brought from this small town where the priest, Miguel Hidalgo, began the independence war against the Spaniards. We are now in front of the ruins of this main temple of the Aztecs, and this is one of the most important constructions of the Aztecs at its time. Yeah.
Right in the middle of the city.
Right
which
in the
is
middle
crazy.
of the city.
There's all this stuff going on, and then you've got this
And very
historical monument right
Exactly.
behind you. Learning about the history of this incredible city was great, but my shopping radar was twitching, so Miguel left me to wander around the bustling, colourful markets of the main square to pick up some souvenirs. I've had a couple of hours rest in the hotel following my tour around downtown Mexico City, and now we're continuing our Mexican fine dining experience with a restaurant behind me called La Hacienda Los Morales. I've heard some really great reports about this place, so I'm eager to try it out. The restaurant is usually frequented by the rich and famous, and it has more to offer than fine dining, with private rooms providing capacity from 16 to 280 people. So I think I had chicken mole for lunch, but it was so tasty, so I think I might get this again. Chicken mole with Mexican rice?
Yes.
Is it very spicy?
A little spicy.
A little bit spicy.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. I'll get this, please. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. Beautiful. I think I got fried bananas as well. So another yummy meal here in Mexico. My next stop is Plaza de Garibaldi, where I'm going to check out some mariachi bands and see a little bit more of the hectic nightlife here in Mexico City. Okay, so as you can see behind me, Plaza de Garibaldi is absolutely packed. It's obviously a typical Friday night here. There is barely any room to move. You can see there's loads of mariachi bands around, and it's not even that they're just playing for the fun of it. Really, they're down here and people are coming to pick them up for parties and other things like that. So they're really kind of showcasing their wares here, and people can come in and hire them for the night. So I'm going to have a little wander around and see can I get a bit closer to some of the live music. So obviously you can see by everybody that's here, they're all young, they're all cool, having a great party. It's where we're supposed to be on a Friday night. Hi! Oh, this is cool as well. I was seeing some of the guys drinking it. It's beer with chili powder around the edges of the cups, and with every sip of beer, they get a big piece of chili with their beer. It's a really odd combination, but you'll see literally every guy and girl is walking around drinking from one of these. Okay, you know what? I think it's my birthday. I've got to try one of these Mexican beers. I'm just going to give it a go. One beer? Thank you. And can I get a tequila as well? Just going to go crazy. That's a lot of beer. Perfect. That's for Miguel. Thank you. Cheers to Mexico. Yum! It's so tasty. That stuff is strong. That's strong. Okay, I think that's quite enough of this mariachi madness for tonight. I'm going to leave these young kids at it, and I'm going to go back to my really comfy hotel room and have a nice snooze. I'm kicking off my second day here in Mexico City with a tour around the Palenque district. But before I do that, I want to have a quick look inside the Hilton Hotel. I've heard they have some great meeting facilities, and I want to see personally what's on offer. The Hilton Hotel has the largest meeting space in all of Mexico City. The room on the floor that I'm on can hold up to 2,000 people or break down into smaller individual rooms as well. It looks like they're setting up a meeting, so I'm going to go in and have a quick look. To get a bit more information, I met up with hotel manager Jose Munoz. Hi, Jose.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
Welcome to Mexico.
Thank you. So Jose, tell me a little bit about the Hilton Hotel and the facilities that you have on offer here.
Well, as you know, we have the conversion in December 2009. It was previously a Sheraton. Now it's a Hilton. And it's the hotel for convention in the city. So we have a facility around 5,000 square meters, the hotel. And we can say that 45–50% of our business is groups and company meetings groups.
Fantastic.
So, being in the downtown, and I have to emphasize that this is one of the most secure area in Mexico City today. We have a lot of museums. We have a lot of tours to see old house history, the government palace, the government entities.
We did a walk around the city yesterday actually and got to see a lot of that beautiful architecture here.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So nice maybe for a delegate that has a half day, they can just wander around the city safely, obviously, like you said, and enjoy just the sights and the sounds.
That's what they're doing, precisely.
But I'd love to get a little bit more of a look around the hotel, maybe some of the rooms and things. If you could take me around, that would be great.
Sure, it would be a pleasure.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is a great way to finish off my tour, sitting in one of their gorgeous suites by this jacuzzi bath, which I'm dying to get into, and overlooking the area, which I'm going to take a walk around in a couple of moments. So, tell me, we're in Polanco now.
Yes.
Okay.
We are in Polanco now. It's actually one of the best neighborhoods of Mexico City, located in the west part of the city, and very important because of the main street where are concentrated the most well-known brand names of the world.
I noticed that as we were driving
Did you
around.
see that? Yeah. You know, like
I was picking out what I would buy. Cartier, Chanel,
exactly.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton,
You name it, it's on that street.
Tiffany, and also very well-known designers of Mexico.
So tell me a bit about this Mexican designer.
Yeah, Pineda Covallini is very, very famous because you can see here in the windows scarves.
Beautiful.
And blouses and other bags.
So beautiful. I'll be purchasing something myself soon when I get more money. So it's been a great afternoon getting a tour around the city, but now I'm going to do some shopping on my own. Following some exhausting shopping, Miguel took me to absorb a bit more culture in a uniquely Mexican city way. The perfect Saturday afternoon chill down. So Miguel has just brought me to an area called Xochimilco. We are going to try out the canal boats here, which is the traditional thing to do in this part of the city.
Exactly.
So let's go choose what boat we're going to go on.
Okay.
Hello.
Basically.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cool. So Miguel, this is not too shabby a way to spend a Saturday afternoon. This is really cool.
I'm happy that you liked it.
Yeah.
And we are in Xochimilco. I again repeat the name, the place of the flowers. And the importance or the relevance for the Mexican is that it's the only remaining part of the big lake, Texcoco, where the Aztecs founded their city, Mexico City. And the Spaniards didn't like the whole lake surrounding the island, and they drained the biggest part of the city, of the lake, and the only remaining part is this that we call Xochimilco. Xochimilco is in the south part of Mexico. Many tourists visit it exactly because it's the only remaining part, and because you can observe the way the Aztecs lived.
But interesting, because you were saying, you know, this is a place that tourists visit, which I suppose it is when we're tourists here, but it's not, there's so many locals here. I mean, it's not a tourist attraction as such. It's really, it seems like when we're going by that there's loads of families and loads of cousins and grandparents dancing and young people all renting a boat out all together, but they're all locals, they're all from Mexico, so it's kind of nice to come as a tourist because you don't feel like it's just set up just for you. It's not a tourist attraction. It's part of the culture.
You're perfectly right. It's part of the culture because many Mexicans know that this is a very Mexican place and that shows the way the Aztecs used to live, and the families come, and especially on weekend, with a lot of relatives, and they bring sometimes their food, drinks, they dance, we hear mariachis.
Big party, we got the mariachis as well.
Yeah, we drink tequila, and we see the Mexican life on the water.
And they'd spend the whole afternoon, I suppose,
yes,
out here.
Yes, because you can rent very, very little amount of money. You can rent a boat.
For the afternoon.
Exactly.
Perfect.
And to have a wonderful day till the sun goes down.
I wasn't jealous at all as I sat back and watched the head mariachi pick out lucky producer Natalie for a dance. I tell you what I want to try and do. I want to have a go of the boat, if you think that the gentleman will let me have a go of steering.
That would be great to see
Do you think?
Okay.
Will we ask him?
Let's try.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. Okay, hold on, I got it now. Oh. I actually don't. Okay, that was a good rope. This is, I can hear your guys' sniggers, but it's actually really difficult. Oh my God. It's pure heavy as well. Can we take it back? He wants to take it back. Okay, let's let him. Okay, cut.